Grand Rising. Welcome, welcome. I'm Indigo Goddess, and I am going to bring an intuitive read, a collective read. We're going to see what comes out. Hopefully, you will get some kind of clarity, closure to help you move forward. Okay, you have to release and let go. You have new beginnings coming in, fresh starts. Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I am doing wonderful. I can't complain. We're going to see what comes out. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. So good to see you here. And we're going to just get a collective reading because TikTok was tripping. TikTok always tripping. So my intention is to do a love reading. The intention is to do a love reading. Okay, that's the intention. We're going to see what comes out. We're just going to do a general collective reading. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I wish they'd leave my TikTok alone. That was my first love, but it seems to be over. Over, smover. Let me get my glasses. I am Indigo Crystal Goddess. I am an intuitive reader here on YouTube and TikTok. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. I hope you find something here that you can use. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would protect our energy as I channel this message. Please give me a clear and accurate message. Give me something for the collective that only you could know. Okay, we got somebody that's very passive. They're scattered. It's a very complex situation. All right, trickster, trickery, and trickster spirit here. Okay, I'm trying to do a normal reading. Hey, good. So glad. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is a trickster spirit. It's a very complex situation you have with this person. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. So, very complex situation you have with this person. It's kind of tricky. But this person is very passive. They're very scattered. It's a complex situation. That's all Spirit keeps saying. Spirit's saying, speak your mind to solve your problems and reach out to others with love and compassion. Okay? I feel like you do that already. I feel like this is somebody from your past with the 6 of Cups. All right? So Spirit wants you to be compassionate with this person. This person has a lot of nostalgia for you, a lot of memories with you, okay? And it may be a good idea healing. Your healing process could be to confront this person. And this is, you're about to have like pleasure after hardship, okay? You're very logical. You're very powerful. You have a heart of God. I heard a servant's heart. And you like to get to the heart of the matter, okay? You do have a breakthrough here. Or you're going to get breakthroughs and ideas, okay? You have the Fool in the reverse. So this is definitely somebody you may consider to be a fool, all right? Very naive and reckless. With it being in the reverse, they have inexperience, a lot of hesitation, unwise decisions, or indecision, an inability to even make a decision here. Wow. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. So don't be rash. Don't be quick to run back to the past here. Reach out to others with love and compassion. So if you are talking to someone from the past, be compassionate with this person, okay? They're very, they could feel very nostalgic about you, like you feel like home to them, all right? This is a very complex situation. Just keep speaking your mind. Your breakthrough is here, okay? You're very logical, and this person is not. This person is scattered. Their mind is this, what we used to call scatterbrain. Hello. So spirit is saying be kind, be compassionate when you're dealing with this person because they're very naive and they're very nostalgic when it comes to you. And although you see this person as a fool or naive, they're very reckless, okay? They make unwise decisions. But spirit is saying be compassionate, okay? It could be a King of Cups. So it is a King of Cups we're talking about. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We're going to stop right there. We now know what the message is about. Keep speaking the truth about this betrayal because you're right. You're absolutely right. Somebody could be a Leo. Have to keep speaking the truth. Somebody could be an air sign, could be Aries. They were being sneaky and deceptive here. A little bit of telling some lies. Spirit is saying guard against the deceit and concealment. Okay, dishonesty, betrayal, it's tragedy, and trickery is here twice. Okay, I don't know who you're dealing with, but this person cannot be trusted. Okay, life is just hard right now for this person, and they feel insecure. They could be in poverty, experiencing a lot of loss, losing money or a position. If they had a job, they're losing their job. They're losing their ranking. Um, Harshness needed. So Spirit is saying you can be harsh. I mean, it is needed, but also show some compassion. Okay, don't be so hard on them because this person is definitely going through it. Tell me about this King of Cups, Holy Spirit. That was reckless. Wow, that card flew way over there. Spirit is saying, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. So you've already achieved a lot of goals here, and it's time to start setting some new goals. Keep speaking your mind to solve your problems. And you know what? I'm feeling like be grateful because you've planted so many seeds. You're now about to reap a harvest. Because it's saying, look back on what you've achieved. Like you've done so much, but you don't even realize how much you've already accomplished here. Just by standing in your truth, just by speaking your mind, you've been solving your own problems. Something about remembering, okay? Speaking your mind and remembering who you are and what you've accomplished. Enjoy the fruits of your labor while guarding against dishonesty, betrayal, and strategy, trickery. Somebody has low self esteem. This King of Cups, they have low self esteem. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Spirit is saying support yourself before you can support others. Okay? You're very wise. If I was giving this as a reading to one person and not about your ex, we would say the King of Cups is support yourself before you can support others. Okay? It would be crafty, use your wisdom. Um, you have a very fierce, calm, you said weirdly satisfying thing. Answer no questions. But Spirit wants you to support yourself before you can support anybody else. And Spirit wants you to be considerate of other people's feelings, be balanced, and be generous. Okay. Uh, you're very fierce. Somebody could be scared of you, but you're very fierce Your fierce nature with calm exterior. So you're very fierce, but you have a calm exterior. You're very generous and you're balanced and you're considerate. So continue to speak your mind to solve your problems. You're very logical, you're powerful, and you like to get to the heart of the matter. You got a breakthrough coming in and you're going to have breakthrough ideas, okay? This somebody, you could have been a little bit passive in the past, maybe a little scattered because of desire and complex situations and trickery that was being done against you. But you needed to reach out to others with love and compassion. And this is how you became more balanced. You started to remember with memories and you began to heal, healing and comfort. And now there's steady gain coming your way with pleasure after hardships. You could have been a little naive and reckless in the past, maybe a sense of apathy, unaware of other people's intentions, or just inexperienced. Maybe you hesitated more or wasn't as wise as you are now when you made decisions or had an inability to make decisions, okay? But now Spirit wants you to look back on what you have achieved. Okay, you've come so far, you've learned so much. Okay, and it's okay for you to continue moving on and speaking your mind here because this is how you're getting your answers. You had to step back from the situation, step back from everything. Sure, you can. You can ask a question. You needed to guard your heart against deceit and betrayal. You were too passive. You were too scattered. Okay. I'm going to give you a reading like you in front of me right now. Like this is just a personal, private, personal reading. Now you're going to be able to share your success and build more success. Giving and receiving, equal give and take. You said 2nd April 98, when will I meet my life partner? I'm Kunjanduna girl from what? Okay, well, let's see. What is your nickname, hun? Kun? I don't know, Kunjan? What is a nickname that I can use for you that's easy for me to say? Holy Spirit, will this beautiful person meet their divine counterpart in 2025? Wait, we're already in December, so let's ask if you'll meet your person in 2026. Holy Spirit, will this beautiful collective meet their person in 2026? Holy Spirit, will she meet her divine counterpart in 2026? You will meet your divine counterpart in 2026 with the Four of Wands coming out. This is marriage. This is happy, 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 joy, joy. It could be, that whoever you were with before, you needed to support yourself before you could support this person. Okay, and now you have new love coming in here, and it's going to be in 2026. Okay, whoever this King of Cups is, this person is at a distance from you. You are the high priestess, and you have a kingdom spouse coming in here after somebody has missed an opportunity from being that person for you because you could have them blocked or your ancestors have this person blocked. And this new boo coming in is your justice with the temperance. You waited for this. This has been a long time coming. This person is also an earth angel just like you. You could have been holding back, holding on out of fear of losing this person and now you're choosing yourself. That's what I get with that. Is holding on. You're not sharing yourself with this person no more. You're not telling this person everything about you no more. Please donate to the Cash App if this resonates with you, or if you'd like to ask a question. I will do $5 questions. All right. Since the spirit seems to be leading it that way. I know y'all don't like to have to say nothing about money, but this is the real world that we live in, okay? Kunjun, okay? All right. You're welcome. If that resonated with you, please thinking about a donation to the Cash App. So here we go. Holy Spirit, what is the collective energy? Okay, we got one card that's turned up, and that's the Four of Cups. Somebody took you for granted, okay? And somebody is focusing on the loss, okay? Maybe you're focusing on the loss. Maybe you're feeling abandoned or in despair. Maybe you're feeling sad because of the heartbreak, because you wanted it to last, you wanted it to work, okay? But this King of Cups is emotionally unstable, okay? So you needed to let this person go. They were telling lies. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and this is a King of Pentacles, okay? They were lying to you, and they're under judgment now. So you don't want to be nowhere around that. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangel Michael, I need you. Tell me something that only God would know, so that they know that I come from you, that I'm of the light. Give me something for them, so they know that I come from you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have deceit and trickery. So somebody was being deceitful. They were lying, they were stealing, they were doing anything that they could. And now they're making a break for it, or you're making a break for it, okay? This person is a thief. They're very resourceful, but they have a lack of conscience. They have a lack of conscience, okay? And that's not good. Not good when somebody don't have a conscience, because then they can hurt you and they don't feel bad about it. So somebody was deceitful and they didn't feel bad about it. But you have a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. This is new beginnings, fresh starts, physically feeling better because this weight's about to be lifted off of you. You have a lot of growth. You've learned a lot from this. You've learned your lesson, okay? And you're going to receive an outpouring of love and support here. You could have been feeling a lack of enthusiasm, feeling sadness, having unrealistic expectations for this person. But now you have new beginnings coming in because you've finally chosen yourself and you are the star here. Aquarius energy and Leo energy. This is divine timing. This is being brought in by the divine because Spirit is tired of this person. Look, he's still there, King of Cups. Spirit is tired of this person. They were being sneaky and deceptive. They were cheating, being underhanded. Look, Three of Swords. That's cheating. Third party. This is a harsh truth, but it's better than a lie, okay? I know this is not something you wanted to hear. This is not something you want to hear, but it's definitely something that needed to be said. This person is a cheater. Cheater, punk, and eater. They're an enemy. Look. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. That's 3, 3, okay? Something about 3, the power of 3. So this definitely warlock energy, okay? With the Magician, the power of 3. That's what I heard. They do everything in threes. Mhm. You're coming up as the Nine of Pentacles. You're coming up as independent, self-sufficient. You don't ask nobody for nothing. Your inheritance is coming in. Somebody literally was trying to covet your inheritance. Spirit is saying take this time to take care of yourself. Self-care. Reward yourself. Be good to yourself. You don't have to, you can't help anybody else if you're broken. Okay? And you're coming up as the Nine of Pentacles, which is to enjoy the results of all your hard work. So all of your hard work is about to pay off because you made a hard decision. This was a very difficult battle. Yeah, there's three again. I'm telling you, three, three, three. I cannot. You're about to be celebrating here. You could be seeing 333. You're about to have support, celebration, solutions to your problems, gladness, overflow. That's what I heard because it's been raining a lot out here and we catch water in a barrel outside. And when I looked at that barrel, the water was just bubbling over and it was just overflowing. And Spirit said, this is what's coming for you, overflow, more than enough, more than enough, not just enough to get by, but more than you can ever ask or think here. Believe in your personal power, okay? Believe in your gifts. Believe in justice, okay? Because it's here for you. Something is about to balance out for you. You need to take the first step, which is taking action. You're moving forward with the Chariot, Cancer energy. And then there's an ending here. Somebody could be dying. Okay? Literal death, or this is growth, transformation. Maybe you feel like you're dying because you got to go through this. But this had to happen to close out this cycle. It's been raining a lot too? Yes. It's been raining like every day over here. But today it's not raining. Thank the Lord. This is your justice. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop with that. And there's another 3 on this card right there. Somebody wanted you heartbroken and they wanted it to keep you stuck. If you feel depressed, if you need someone to talk to, reach out for help when you need it. Don't be afraid to reach out for help because this was very harsh, okay? It was very painful. It could have been a painful separation here. But this person is selfish and they only care about themselves. You deserve better. Now they scared because they could be dying. They scared to die alone. But when they had somebody there, and there's that new partner right here. You're about to have a new partnership. This don't have to be love. This could be partnership with other people where you feel passion, you enjoy helping people. This could be a connection with another person that you help. But it says unity, partnership, and balance, love, a strong bond. This could be soul tribe family. This is new community, people you can get along with and talk to. Okay? I tell you, I have met so many wonderful people on these apps that, it just changed my life, literally. So, your efforts are not going unnoticed. Whatever you're doing in your little part of the world, it is not going unnoticed. Whatever you're doing, the divine is watching you and the divine is supporting you. Use your intuition and set boundaries with people, okay? Don't let somebody walk all over you. Set boundaries. Because people will take advantage of your generous nature. You have a very generous nature. You're very giving. And people just will just take and take and take from you, which will keep you feeling overloaded and weighed down. Now's a good time to do what you want to do. Whatever you want to do. What do you feel like doing? You're going to have to make some challenging choices, or you could have had to make some very challenging decisions. It was a very hard battle for you. But you are the star. You bring hope and inspiration to other people here, and you're going to be getting some kind of public success. You're going to be getting some kind of public recognition or some kind of public success for something you're doing here. And it's protected. You could be operating in your calling. You could already be operating in whatever it is you're here to do, and it's protected. Could be something in the public eye. You could be a content creator. Or whatever you do it from the heart. You do it with love. You don't do it for money. You've been facing a lot of insurmountable problems. Problems you never thought you'd be able to get out of. But there's finally light at the end of the tunnel here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify these 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. Fear and despair. This is a group. We have the Temperance. So you could have been feeling a lot of fear and anxiety. Thoughts all up in your head about this group. But you needed to learn the truth about it. And now you know the truth. My nose is itching like crazy. You could need to do a spiritual bath as well. Keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, because if somebody is sending a lot of, if they're charging at you with the Knight of Swords here, somebody's trying to take swift action because they're under judgment here. They want to try to reverse it. They want to try to get from under this karma that they're under. But they were absolutely being sneaky and deceptive. And the spirit guided you to walk away from this person. So they cannot get back in your energy at all. Let's use some Kipper. Let's see who's in this group. We got a mature woman that's involved. That's one of the people in the group. You got a main male, a mature woman, and a privileged lady of high honor. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles. They're scared of you. Why are they scared of the collective? Because you are justice. Look, they're in despair. They're scared. Clarifying the 3 of Pentacles, they're in despair, and that's here twice. We got despair, anxiety, fear, thoughts keeping them up at night over a child, an earth angel, temperance energy. Because they were being sneaky and deceptive when it came to some unexpected income from somebody who was in bad health. Should have thought about that before they decided to try to steal something, huh? This mature woman. So there's a mature woman that's a part of this group that may reach out for help because they're in fear and anxiety over some betrayal they committed where they stole something here from you. They're having problems with the courts or the legal system here with sudden wealth. Somebody just lost everything, and it's all being given to the Nine of Pentacles, and they're going to prison here. And of course, they're concerned, as they should be. A wealthy man, somebody who may be considered well off, they're concerned. A wealthy man as a part of this community that was in this group with the Three of Pentacles, along with a mature male. So this could be a mature male that's a wealthy man, or this is a wealthy man and a mature male that's a part of this community. Now their thoughts are keeping them up at night, thinking about you. Because the court knows somebody ain't dead here. You got a home coming in here with the family room, coffin, court, family room. The court knows ain't nobody in the coffin. This family lied, said you dead, but you lied. You's alive. It's coming in the distant horizon. Didn't I say a home? Didn't I say a home? Somebody left it to you when they died. In the distant horizon, there's a home about to be returned to you by the court because your lover changed something that an official person left you and made it take a different pathway. It made it be delayed or blocked. They tried to block your sudden wealth, main female, in a marriage. So there's a main female in a marriage that try to block your pathway. Now you're being seen as the privileged lady of high honor. You may be concerned when you receive this message because of this false person or this couple. You're going to see a message about a courtship and something going on in the court. Them apples don't taste right. It's something about a frozen bank account here. They tried to steal some money from an account confirmation. The account has been frozen. So somebody found out that a baby wasn't their baby here. And now they're concerned and in despair because this person thought it was their child here. It says baby not karmic, masculine. Baby for homeboy. So somebody's finding out that a baby ain't theirs, it's for their homeboy. And then we got COVID vaccine, has a microchip in it. So yep, I said that. And that card ain't came out. I done put all my cards in here pretty much in a bag. And I just pull out the bag now. Because I got too many cards. I'll never be able to shuffle all them cards. I'll get tired of getting the same message. Arizona could be significant. So there's a child who could be from Arizona, or a child that was from Arizona is now a whole earth angel and has grown up, and they can no longer keep this from you now that you're aware of the truth. Justice is here for you. So there is something about the vaccine and a microchip and hydro biosensors. Okay. You rose from the dead here. Okay, so somebody here, you could have had a near-death experience and they thought you were out of there, and they tried to collect on something while you were down, but you rose again. They thought you were down and out. They thought it worked. The malevolent spirit finally got him. And you just woke up. You just woke up like, I'm hungry. Look, kept a child sick. So this could have been something to do with a child. With child here. Kept a child sick, putting something in their food or overdosing their medication. Okay, it's definitely something they did to a child here. Trying to overdose a child, and you could have had a near-death experience due to this, but you rose again. Okay, you were healed. In other words, the Most High God don't play about you. Can't take you out with nothing. Just when they think you're down, you get right back up. Yeah, you're a TI, a targeted individual. You were targeted by this group. So this could be a group of boule, okay? It's the head of it is KKK, but the bottom minions are boule. If you know, you know. Yeah, caution tape. So they definitely unalived somebody before. All these people are microchipped. All of these people have the hydrogel biosensor in them. Somebody could have even been gay for pay here. Okay. So somebody who was gay for pay could be in despair and all up in their head and their thoughts about a karmic who said a baby was there, but they found out that the baby was really for their homeboy or another family member, and you could have exposed this confirmation with the phone call. You could have told somebody, hey, that ain't your baby. Okay, so somebody was attacking your sacral energy here. Whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine energy. They have been attacking you, attacking your sacral chakra, which to cause blockages. So if you have any type of cysts or fibroids, endometriosis, I am not a doctor. Please get medical help. But it could be because you're holding in you're holding in a lot of emotional pain that needs to be released from this. Okay. If this is resonating with you, then this is what you need to release this, because it's causing your cysts, it's causing your fibroids, it's causing your problems. It says cysts, unlocking emotional blockages for healing and balance. Okay. So once you unlock these emotional blockages, your body will go back to its original state. All right. So we have so there's somebody here who is in despair, and they're all up in their head about you because of something you said. Okay, about this person having a kid that wasn't there. You also exposed that this person could have been gay for pay as well, or in Arizona. Uh, there is something about a kid. Somebody could have some court issues going on about a child, or somebody stole a child. Okay, they're going to prison or whatever, kidnapping. Okay, so there is a preacher here. We do have a preacher that turned into an outlaw, and it could have been over a child that they thought was theirs and found out that the child actually is not theirs. It's really for their family or friend. So this person is turning into an outlaw. Clarify, preacher turned to an outlaw, Holy Spirit. This person was shallow. Yeah, this is somebody that chose somebody else over you. Okay, maybe this person had a little bit of money, or maybe they had more than you had, or what they consider to be something of value. Or maybe they got with this person because this person was pregnant and they didn't want to leave this person without this baby without a father. Turns out the baby wasn't theirs, and they ended up making the wrong decision. Okay. And not only that, whoever this person is who had this child has been the one targeting you as well. Okay. You could have had up to 3 people targeting you at one time. Your ex and whoever they're messing with, and this mature woman. Your ex could be a preacher or very religious, traditionally religious. So whoever this person is, this could be your ex. This person could have gotten a legal power of attorney, or there is a mature woman here who could have got a legal an illegal power of attorney over your funds. Definitely something about being awakened. You could be going through an awakening, or this person is going through an awakening. Something about Arizona and stargates being awakened. Like I said, you are going to be connecting with your divine counterpart. You guys are going to be helping to heal Mother Gaia. You're going to be helping to heal, excuse me, confirmation, the grid, okay, and grid lines. And you guys are going to be activating stargates, all right? We got Stargate out here twice, or somebody's name could be Star. And somebody could be in Arizona. For somebody here, your child betrayed you for money. Okay, so you do have a child here. Could be an older child, could be a karmic child. They betrayed you for money. Somebody's name could be Jackie or Jack. Somebody could have been a refugee. They could have been running from their country, or somebody got an illegal power of attorney over a refugee, or somebody who was not legal in this country. You won the case. There's a settlement here. They froze the bank account. These people can no longer get access to this money. The three of these people could be your ex, his wife, and your mother. They can no longer get access to your bank account. It's been frozen. Something has been settled out of court, and you're about to get a settlement of $250,000, or you're going to buy a scratch off lottery ticket and you're going to hit the Mega Millions. And when you do, come back and tell me and show you girls some love, okay? Okay, so the husband was paid, comes out again. So somebody's husband got paid to come in and love bomb you, collective, the targeted individual. They paid this person to come in and act like they were so in love with you and wanted to marry you, and this person was already married. Wow, so you could have been put in a false marriage. You could have been put in a false marriage here. November could be significant, or somebody could be a Scorpio, or something could have happened in November where this person was paid to come in and try to do something else. November is significant. Something about a pole shift here. So something is happening with Mother Nature, with Mother Gaia. The poles are shifting. North will be in the south, south will be in the north. I heard America will be in Russia. Well, damn. Tell me about the pole shift. We got Guardians of the Galaxy, November, and pole shift. So there could be something about a pole shift that's going on. This is information being brought to you by the Guardians of the Galaxy or by the Galactic Federation. They want you to know that the pole shift has begun. Okay. If you don't know, do some research. The poles are shifting. They attacked an innocent person. You were innocent. They did someone wrong who meant them no harm. You were an innocent person. You wanted nothing but the best for this person, but they betrayed you. Yeah. So we have smart dust here as well. So this could definitely be like nanotechnology. They could be using nanotechnology as a way of surveillance. Also, hydrogel is another way of surveillance. These are your past life ops, past life enemies, past life ops. Every lifetime they come and try to destroy you, come after you, but it doesn't work. They wanted you to carry their karma. So this is a past life op that wanted you to take their karma. So I think not. I think not. What else, Holy Spirit? You are changing. Your body is changing. You're ascending. Okay. You're becoming, you're evolving into your crystalline based body. This is your spiritual awakening. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Somebody could live in a desert or where there's desert. Arizona is significant, and that could be because it's desert. There's a lot of different places where there's desert. So Jamaica, Africa, Nigeria, not just Arizona. Okay. Someone couldn't get a death certificate for survival benefits. So somebody was trying to get survival benefits off of you by faking your death. They wanted your survival benefits or wanted your benefits, or they did this to your parents. They didn't want you to get survival benefits on your parents. These people are shallow and materialistic. You could have been a special needs child. Okay. You have a settlement here. There's a settlement that was reached for you, where they made a decision, and the settlement was for $250,000, and it was put under a settlement protection trust where it could be protected. They wanted to protect the funds from being mismanaged or depleted, non-disabled. Okay. And these people have been watching your account, and now they have frozen it. They can't get no more money out of it. The court has frozen the account with the justice card. Somebody could be suffering from liver damage, or could have liver damage and could need a transplant. Somebody could need a liver transplant or a kidney transplant. Okay, the fly just flew right toward me when I said that. So somebody could need a kidney transplant. Somebody was trying to undermine the integrity of the justice system. Do you hear me? 411, as I said that. That's like information. They were trying to undermine the integrity of the judicial process to delay this from getting to you. It's terrible, man. That's just terrible. Why? Why did they do this, Holy Spirit? The collective would have shared with them. The collective is very loving and kind, and they know this. Because you were raised by your mom's sister. What? Your mom's sister raised you. So your mom's name could have been Jackie. Your real mother's name could have been Jackie. For somebody. That ain't going to resonate with everybody. A lot of you know who your parents are, but somebody here, you don't know who your real mother is. Your real mother's name could have been Jackie. Somebody had a gambling problem, a gambling addiction. Holy Spirit, clarify gambling addiction. Who had the gambling addiction? Somebody like to go to the casino all the time. This person had a gambling addiction. So they signed a contract here because they needed money. Somebody signed a contract and made a deal with the devil. Somebody wanted to be a rapper. Okay, they wanted to be a rapper. They wanted to be famous. They could have signed a contract with Out of the Jungle Records. So this is somebody's ex that wanted to be a rapper. Somebody made a deal with the devil because they wanted to be a contract. They wanted a new contract. I'm tired of these people. Yeah, we know God kept you. God is keeping all of his children. He don't play either. Yeah, somebody unalived a grandfather. So somebody unalived somebody's grandfather here and kept a body part. So somebody's definitely a serial killer. Third party gave him the wrong pills, something in a drink. So Somebody could have sent the third party in to be a caregiver for somebody's grandfather, and they gave this grandfather the wrong medication or overdosed this person. They could have had liver problems or kidney damage. Did I not just say kidney damage? Somebody needs a kidney, or somebody had kidney issues and they needed an assistant, and they unalived this person. Somebody, you will give birth to God's young army. So you will give birth to God's young army here. Somebody, you could have been a special needs child here. You could have even been in a special school, a part of some kind of special training. That's why your money was put in a settlement protection trust fund. This was to protect the funds from mismanagement. Somebody here, you are either you're being assisted by this God or you are this God. But whoever you are, you have primordial gods and goddesses that are around you, that are helping you. You have the primordial God, Eros, E-R-O-S. He is the force for attraction. And attraction is what binds the world together. Someone created evidence against you. So somebody created some evidence against you. Pay attention to your psychic abilities. So somebody here, your psychic abilities are telling you that somebody created some false evidence or false DNA or false narratives against you. Listen to your intuition, because you're on point with that. You are right. You are correct. And listen to your intuition. You are a high priestess. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your psychic abilities. You have good fortune, happiness, and good luck coming back to you. So somebody did steal your destiny and you're getting it back. You're getting your luck back. You could have felt like your luck has changed, like somebody stole your luck. Well, it did. It was a karmic. This is your karmic ex. And you have a karmic friend here. A karmic friend wanted your person. They wanted your new beginning. So somebody here, this was your fake ass friend. 333, as I said that. Yeah, they murdered the informant for working with the DEA. So we got a karmic friend here who wanted your person. They murdered the informant for working with the DEA. You got a karmic friend that's a witch too. And you track down the witches. You track down notorious witches and warlocks. That's why they're your past life enemy. These are other witches and warlocks that you took down in past lives. Yeah, church elders who are warlocks and witches. You track them down. You're entering a powerful new chapter in your life as a witch hunter. Because he left them nothing. Okay, your grandfather left them nothing. That's why they mad. He didn't leave them nothing. He left everything to you. Whether this was your grandfather or your father, they left everything to you. And they wanted to give it to the copycat. Somebody has this copycat syndrome. They copy you, everything you do. This could be an employer. This could be somebody's employer. That's a copycat. That copies everything you do. Yeah, somebody's employer copies everything. They're a copycat and they're watching you from jail. So somebody's employer's in jail. Yeah, eagles could be significant. Falcons, redbirds, bluebirds, blue jays. All right, Holy Spirit, give me, clarify this refugee as I close this out. blood cult. So this is a blood cult here. So somebody's employer could be a church elder that was a copycat, that is also a part of the blood cult as well. So you could have been working for somebody who was also connected to this cult with the Three of Pentacles. They were also doing MK Ultra with the special school. So if you went to the special school, you were under the MK Ultra mind control program, which is the LSD in the Kool-Aid. Okay, so you probably got some of that LSD in the Kool-Aid. Yeah, Mother Nature, deal for wealth. Price was her firstborn daughter. So somebody definitely made a deal for wealth, fame. This could be this mature woman because it says her. Somebody, your mother, a karmic mother, made a deal for wealth. The price was her firstborn child. You could have been the firstborn. You welcome. Yeah, you are an angel of death in disguise. I'm getting Ghost Rider energy. Or somebody is the death angel in disguise. She sold her soul to Papa Legba and was given a child. Child belongs to God, okay? So this is definitely somebody's mother who made a deal with the devil. The price was her first, okay, slow down. Somebody's mother made a deal with Papa Legba. It's crazy that this came out right after I said that. First I said mother made deal for wealth. Price was firstborn daughter child. And then this came out right after and said she sold her soul to Papa Legba. That was the deal. The price was her firstborn child. You. But you belong to God. Y'all probably can't read it backwards, but she sold her soul to Papa Legba. Tell me more about this karmic mother, Holy Spirit, who sold her soul to Papa Legba and was given a child, but the price was the child. Okay? I'm getting American Horror Stories. With Jennifer, what's her name? Angela Bassett. She played a witch in American Horror Story, where she sold her soul to Papa Legba for a child. But she had to give the child back. But this child belonged to God. Okay? Somebody could be a nursing home director, or somebody works in a nursing home, or somebody worked in a nursing home where they gave somebody, where's that card? They unalived somebody here with medications. Somebody's grandfather, because I saw grandfather, but I didn't take it. Excuse me. Clarify nursing home, Holy Spirit. Clarify nursing home for me, please, and thank you. Karmic mother worked in a nursing home. Karmic mother could never really control you. So somebody said, please don't fart. Somebody's mother could have worked in a nursing home, or could have been connected to a nursing home director over somebody else's money, like their father or their mother. And when this person got sick, they went into a nursing home and this person unalived them. Okay. But she couldn't do that to you. She could never really control you. Okay. Or Satan could never really control you. You're exposing all of their lies. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Clarify the nursing home director. You said, please don't fart. You probably wish I would fart. So that would give you something to laugh about, huh? You wish I would fart. They paid someone through Bitcoin or a digital wallet or and they left a digital trail. So somebody paid somebody with crypto and they left a digital trail. What did they pay for, Holy Spirit? Sleep paralysis. So they paid for some witchcraft. They paid for some witchcraft here. With sleep paralysis, it affected you with the witch riding your back. Okay. I don't know. Y'all might be too young. Y'all may have never heard that phrase. A witch riding your back when you sleep and you will wake up and you want to move, but you can't. Yeah, somebody's involved with kidnapping pregnant women and selling their babies here. And they paid somebody with Bitcoin. So they paid for a baby. Oh my God. Confirmation. 1010, 1111. Somebody kidnapped a baby and they paid for this baby with crypto and left a digital trail. Yeah. Somebody didn't want a baby to be born. They didn't want a child. So they kidnapped a pregnant woman. They do this to a lot of refugees and people from overseas. Yeah, this is a church group. They got arrested for trafficking. Whoever this church elder is, they got arrested for trafficking pregnant women and selling their babies. They're part of a blood cult. They are the walking dead. They don't have a soul. They're NPCs, soulless beings. Somebody's daughter could... You could be the walking dead daughter. Oh my goodness. Whoever this church elder is. Clarify church elder, or somebody's daughter is involved, or somebody's daughter is the walking dead. We have abundance. So somebody, you could have Jupiter highly aspected in your chart. Jupiter represents growth and transformation and hidden truth, okay? It also represents Scorpio or scorpionic energy and deep wisdom, okay? So if you have Jupiter, it's an astrological placement, okay? So Jupiter is your astrological placement. It represents growth and transformation and hidden trust. The third party was your friend. And then we have karmic friend here twice. So you have the third party was your friend, and this karmic friend wanted your person. They wanted your new beginning. Well, I'm getting a lot of different messages today. What else, Holy Spirit? Tell me more. Yeah, nicotine destroys nanotechnology. So if you did take the vaccine here and you have gotten this hydrogel biosensor implanted in your body through the vaccine, you can use nicotine to get rid of the technology. So if you did take the COVID vaccine, it does have hydrogel biosensors, which is like a microchip. They can track you. So you can use nicotine to destroy that nanotechnology. Okay? If you're targeting an individual, anyway. Yeah, you could be a missing person or a missing child here. Your picture was on a milk carton. You have to be my age. For your picture to be on a milk carton, you have to be about my age. Yeah, don't want you to find out you're a child of incest. So they don't want you to know that you are a child of incest, that your mother is your sister or something like that. Okay, where did that go? I got too many cards up here, but somebody's sister is really their mother, or their mother. Somebody's sister is really their mother, or their mother is really their sister here. There's something about some incest they don't want you to find out about. J.G. Wentworth, structured settlement. So somebody, you had a structured settlement, possibly worth $250,000 here. It was put under protection by the court so that they can not mismanage it. And when you get this, you might be able to get a structured settlement where you can have your money given to you in one lump sum instead of little payments. So somebody could have been getting small payments with your money. Yeah, somebody's mother asked a Muslim for help to summon a jinn or a demon here. So somebody's mother definitely paid for some spell work. But you are the angel of death in disguise, or the angel of light. You are part of a prophecy, a Hopi tribe prophecy. Purple could be significant. Somebody could love the color purple, or your royalty, straight up royalty. We have a cult leader here. That's a part of this blood cult. There's the cult leader. Tell me more about the cult leader, Holy Spirit. So whoever this polygamous cult leader is, they could have put some hidden cameras in your home here. Tell me more about the cult leader. Oh yeah, it says your mom's sister raised you and they don't want you to know that you were some kind of incest happened to you. That's crazy. It's sitting there. And I was looking for it and it's sitting right there. Yeah, they withheld your location and some communication from you. I said that earlier. Caution tape here twice. Something about a murder. Clarify caution tape, Holy Spirit. I'm going to wrap it up because I'll be here all day. Clarify caution tape, Holy Spirit. Create the life you deserve to live. So we have caution tape and create the life. So somebody tried to unalive you so that they could create the life they felt they deserved to live here. They unalive somebody so they could create the life they deserve to live or the life they felt they deserved to live here. Create caution tape clarification, Holy Spirit, please. Biker gang. So somebody could be in a biker gang. Hell's Angels. I don't know. A bunch of old ass bitches. Record. So somebody wanted a record deal. There's the record. Or this person could have a criminal record. Take it how it resonates. This person that's in a biker gang. Somebody's ex. So somebody's ex has a record and they're in a biker gang. Your ex betrayed you and slept with your friend. Karmic mother tried to abort a child here. So somebody tried to abort a child, but the child survived. Okay. Your ancestors are pissed because they stole from the ancestors, not just you. So your ancestors are pissed because they stole this money from you and didn't give it to you and they stole it from them. Your ancestors are pissed. They're pissed at your karmic mama. A lot of mother energy. Your mother's really your sister, or your mother is your mom's sister. Yeah, somebody made a revenge porn tape of you. Somebody could have filmed you unaware and then sold it as an amateur tape. So they owe you money. They owe you money for selling your tape as an amateur to an amateur porn star. Wow. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Your karmic mother did try to abort a child, or the karmic third party aborted a child, okay? But the child survived. I don't know. Somebody made a revenge porn tape of you collective or of your mother. Your ancestors are pissed. Your ex betrayed you and wants to tell you about a child they have with your best friend. Okay, this person could have a record, or whoever is involved here. Somebody got a record. They hid some cameras in your home and created a revenge porn tape here. We got caution tape. Somebody unalive somebody so that they could create the life they felt they deserved to live. It's something about a settlement. All right. You're going through your spiritual awakening. You are a miracle child, a missing child. All right. You could have been on a website or on posters. Somebody's looking for you, or they were looking for you. Somebody created a revenge porn through hidden cameras. A cult leader. You're royalty. You're an heiress or an heir. You're an angel of death for these people. Your mother could be Muslim. You have a structured settlement. They got an illegal power of attorney. Your karmic friend. Your karmic friend is the third party. Confirmation, excuse me. And there's a church group that's involved. A church elder, to be exact. They could also be a part of a biker gang. They don't want you to know you're a child of incest. Somebody didn't want the child, or they didn't want you to know that you're a child of incest and that they didn't want you. Okay? So they withheld your location and your communication from the court. You are a targeted individual. You have a lot of growth and transformation, and hidden truth is coming out. Nicotine destroys nanotechnology, COVID vaccine, and hydrogel. Okay, we got awakening, we got stargates awakening. Somebody, you could have been suffering from sleep paralysis, 111, because your karmic mother was trying to control you. Somebody could have been in a nursing home. You're entering into a new powerful new chapter of your life. You track down notorious witches and warlocks, child. What the hell? You were prophesied about, or a happy prophecy is significant. Okay, happy prophecy is about the pole shift. Okay. So there's something about the Hopi tribe prophecy and the pole shift. And November was significant. Okay. Somebody's daughter could be involved. Okay. Pay attention to your psychic abilities. Somebody's watching you from jail. They wanted you to take their karma. This could be a preacher. Okay, that kidnaps pregnant women. You expose their lies. They are now the walking dead. Okay. They paid somebody. They could have paid somebody to unalive somebody, and there is a digital footprint of that because they paid with crypto, or they paid with a debit card. Somebody, you're a high priestess. Somebody's a high priestess of Satan. Okay. Somebody has liver damage. They could be dying. Somebody's been trying to copy everything you do. Somebody was mad because somebody didn't leave them something. Okay. They put you under mind control so they can control you, but they still couldn't control you. They couldn't get a death certificate on your grandfather or somebody. They couldn't get a death certificate on you because you're still alive. Okay. You rose from the dead. Yeah. Yeah, they did. They got your child to betray you. Your inheritance could be up to $250,000. Somebody needs a kidney, a heart, a lung, a liver. This could be the third party. They poisoned somebody. Somebody wanted to be a rapper. Somebody wanted to be famous. They were part of a blood cult. This was a past life enemy. These people were undermining the justice system, delaying this from getting to you. Your real mother's name could be Jackie. Your husband was a fake, a plant. Okay, somebody unalived their own grandfather for money and kept the body part. You're weird. Somebody's employer is involved. You were a Professor Xavier kid. Okay, you're X-Men. Somebody created evidence to try to get you caught up, set you up. They closed that bank account. They know the truth. You're exposing them. You're about to get your settlement. Okay. You could be a refugee. Somebody could be from another state, city, country. You could find out your mother was from another country. You could find out you're a refugee. All right. You could also find out your mom's sister raised you, not your mom. You're one of the guardians of the galaxy. You were innocent. They did somebody wrong that was innocent. Okay. They've been trying to block your sacral energy so you don't get kids or have kids. Never have kids. They didn't want you to ever have kids. All your kids are miracles if you have kids. They were causing all kind of cysts, fibroids, endometriosis, miscarriages, anything they could think of. So somebody needed money because they gamble. They got a gambling addiction. You're being monitored. You're a targeted individual. They could be monitoring you with graphene oxide or smart dust. Somebody signed a contract. You were a sacrifice. Somebody wanted to be famous. They wanted a new contract. Okay. You got contract twice. So that's definitely significant. Somebody signed a contract and made a deal. They wanted to be a rapper or be a recording artist. Somebody signed with a record label. Okay. Arizona is significant. Somebody's very shallow and materialistic. All they care about is money. They don't have a conscience. Somebody was gay for pay. Okay. Somebody was trying to keep a child sick here. I'm channeling 6 cents. Somebody, you could have 6 cents about this. Okay. Baby not for karmic masculine. Baby for his partner. Okay. I hope this is not together. Like, I hope whoever this is, they weren't trying to hurt a child because it wasn't for this person. Somebody could have had a child for this person's gay friend. Like, come on, that's weird. Like, they do too much. They do too much. You have a very generous nature. You're very loyal and you're abundant, okay? They wanted you in fear and anxiety. They wanted you stressed out. They want you worried about everything. They wanted you to take yourself out. You're about to get a new love, partnership, kingdom spouse, soulmate. It's going to be a very strong bond. You're going to be two souls that are connected. Okay? So these people were trying to block your love life, your finances. This group, this blood cult, they take a blood oath. They're going to jail. They're in prison. Some of them are already in prison. Could be this mature woman on her way to prison. That's why she's in despair, all up in her head about you, because you're exposing their lies. And you were innocent. You were an innocent baby. Somebody's in bad health. Like I said, somebody need a kidney, a liver, a lung, a spleen. They ain't going to get it. Somebody in this community, this could be a wealthy man. Somebody who needs a transplant. But because of their karma, they're not going to find it. No money in the world can save them. There's somebody that got money, but their money can't save them because they're under judgment. All right. That's all I have for you today for now. Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I won't. If this resonates with you, please leave a message. Let me know. Hey, you're onto something. If not, maybe the next one will be. I appreciate your time, your energy, and your efforts. Please donate to the Cash App if this resonates with you. Book a reading for a more private and personal reading. Otherwise, I call my power back to me and send yours back to you. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.